How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Warcraft Classic Anniversary Edition. We are... What are we doing? We're doing Gahz'ridian. Okay. Gahz'ridian. We gotta find Gahz'ridian. Ornaments all over the joint. We do have... I guess we could do the water survey. The Thirsty Goblin. Level 49 now.
Yo! Keep it real!
Laden Dew Gland. I've got an idea, see? I've heard of some strange creatures called dew collectors that live to the southwest, and that they are able to store water in special glands. I think that if I could get one of these glands, I could create a drink that would quench my terrible thirst. Do you think you could help me, Artraxius? Look for the Cactus Garden, Artraxius. That's where you'll find the dew collectors.
Glad I could help!
You're not helping, I'm helping you. What the...
I am listening.
What's he going on about? Yeah, so we've pretty much done heaps of the quests. I could dry the chicken again. Oh, you gotta get that amber. The sack of corn over there.
Time is money, friend!
Well, we've got a position open for a temporary junior grade surveyor in the Gadgetzan Water Company. If you're interested. With the nomads seizing all of our wells, we need to exploit more free sources of water. There is water to be had in the desert, but only for those smart enough to survey them first. Take the dowsing widget and tap a sample of the water by the pool near Sansoro Watch. It's right inside of the trolls around there. Bring the tap widget back to me when you're done.
Hurry back!
Maybe I want to keep it, pal. Maybe it's for me. So, oh, there's one other quest. Hang on. There is another. Although he did say to bring that back, so I have to come back. Ah, whatever. Let's just grab it now.
Talk to me!
Thistle Shrub Valley.
For real!
Have you ever seen Thistle Shrub Valley? It's a mighty dangerous place, Artraxius. Those strange beasts there, I don't trust them for a minute. No, thistle shrubs and thistle shrub root shapers, that's what I think they're called. Anyhow, I want to get in the valley, but with so many of those thistle shrubs around there's no way I'm going back there. But here's where you come in. If you clear some of them out, I just might think about going back. Well, what do you think, Artraxius? You help me out?
Glad I could help!
It's interesting though, they're like, oh, glad I could. You didn't do anything. glad I could. You didn't do anything. You just sent me out there. Sent me out to the desert without any water. That was probably a group that just went through Zul'Farrak. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Not quite there. Gotta get Iron Furler, that's right, we're gonna go to Feralas next. Feralas. Which actually might be our next destination before Zul'Farrak. Seems to be a lot of quests around our, well, actually lower than our level, but they are yellow. Might have to consider that before we do Maybe even before we do these quests. Even though I just picked them up. There's a bunch of elites here. We need to get to that area. Alright, where is that item? Fill the untapped dowsing widget at the Sandstorrow Watch waterhole. There is the Sandstorrow Watch, and this is some water. Oh, we can't! I was hoping to escape. Undead mage.
Certainly.
What are they up to? Doing the same quest? Maybe? Yep, there we go. I'll help you out with that one. Alright, so we got that quest complete. I want to get the Gahz'ridian done before we go, because I want to have all that in my inventory. So we're gonna have to search around because it's all over the joint. Seems like there's a lot of it. It's quite a bit over there. Maybe we can make it to Uldum pedestal, at least to have a look at what's there. I mean, if we can get the quest done, fantastic, but if it's too high for us... That undead mage is blinking their way across the desert. Ground pounder. Oh, a little bit too far.
What's up?
Welcome back, Junior Surveyor Artraxius. Have you completed your assignment yet?
Hurry back!
Whoa, what's this? You're ambushed by some sort of bad mojo creepy crawly? Oh, this does not bode well for the Gadgetzan Water Company. No, indeed. I guess I should have told you about the reports coming in on some crazy bug creatures that appear to be sucking up all the water in the desert. Well, at first I thought it was all just a crock. We have enough trouble with the nomads as is, and I thought it was just more of their shenanigans. Well, now we know at least.
Keep it real!
Noxiously, no, I'm not doing that.
Glad I
I ain't doing that. I tell you what I will do. Like, I won't do that either. What I will do is I'll go down south. We're gonna go this way. Towards that. That is what I'll do. Gonna find as much Gahz'ridian as possible. See if we can get that Uldum quest done. Uldum pedestal. Seeing what happens. Seems to be a bit of activity out here, so I might get lucky. And find the area or a few other people there. Or 30. So it seems to be a fair few around here. I think that's where we picked up the quest initially. Let's see if we can find a few there. There's one there. Another one over here. Fire rock in the distance. One over here. Oh, there's a purple lotus there. Which probably isn't the rare. I think the black lotus is the one you want. Which on this server might actually sell quite well. I don't think it sells as well on Season of Discovery, but Anniversary Edition, I imagine people want that. Alright, well that was good for a few. We're at 14 now. Gonna make our way to that rubble over there. Actually, we need to start turning this way. Heading in that direction. I like that he had a little scratch. He had a little scratch while I was hitting him with the axe in the back there. Always time for a little scratchy, eh? 15. Don't know, I keep getting turned around. I'm facing in that direction all of a sudden. Well, that's a common problem in the desert, right? Walking around in circles and so on. Everything looks the same. It's a bit of a mess over here. Remnants of a camp. Grains. From Strathome. So it looks to be a lot of Gahz'ridian over here, but in the East Moon ruins. But unfortunately, there's also a lot of ogres everywhere. Unfortunate for them. I get double the Gahz'ridian and I also get experience, so it's not a bad deal for me. Ten more to go. I'm gonna go in the areas where I can find the most. There's at least 3 here. There's one behind me. Let's see if I can get it. Get it the wacky way. The way that makes no sense. Yep. Behind a wall, but can still retrieve it somehow. I wonder if I can fit through that little opening there. No. Oh, actually, hang on. No. Jump from a distance. No. There's a warlock there with 2 heads. Guy has no idea, even though he was looking right at that dude. 5 more to go. Oh, I can't actually fit through that one. Four more to go. Probably have to take this guy on. No, even with 2 heads, he doesn't notice us. Right, 3 more. Cool. Take you. Let's keep an eye out for patrols. Oh, look, there's 2 right here. A level U47 might be just close enough to grab it and run. Awesome. Okay. Job complete. Let's go a little further south. I guess it doesn't really matter which way I do this bit. Thinking I'll go back hand in, then come back down here. Or I could just half back and then just right. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. In fact, doing it this way, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The South Mall ruins. The more ogres over here. Yep, plenty of ogres that just pop in. Brutes. More ogres. Warlock tearing off that direction. Ah, there we go. The gates to Uldum. Or the gates to something related to Uldum anyway. Valley of the Watchers. That's a level 50 Dune Smasher. I need to get to that. There's a Dune Smasher that's level 48. Could potentially take one on, but maybe I can make use of this. As long as that guy doesn't move too close, I might be alright. You stay there, Junior Burger. That familiar looking pedestal sticks out of the hot sand. Perhaps there is something to its presence here. So the miniature platinum disc that we got from... where do we get it from? I was going to say Ottawa. What's the place called? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten the name of it. I was going to say Ottawa. That's not it. Oh my god, that's terrible. My memory. My poor memory. Alderman. That we got from Alderman, deep in Alderman, is what we're going to be looking at. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy. Hopefully he just patrols there. As you touch the pedestal, the miniature discs from Alderman hum and glow in your backpack. A familiar feeling tingle washes over your hands as the image of another stone watcher springs to life in front of the gates of Uldum. Salutations, I am a guardian of entry. The discs that have been used for access are missing. The correct entry discs, the plates of Uldum. Please incorporate these plates with the disc structure and repeat your access sequencing. Thank you. Alright. Unless you have the plates of Uldum already integrated with your disc set, I will not allow for entry into the Uldum compound. The appearance of the Stone Watcher of Norganon must be the reaction that was hoped for in sending you out to Tanaris Desert with the platinum discs. As instructed, you will need to find out what the story behind the Stone Watcher is before continuing on. Learn the purpose of the Stone Watcher of Norganon, then interact with the Uldum pedestal. Oh, this guy's getting close. That guy is getting very close. Jeez. That would have been bad. Only reason I knew he was coming is the screen started shaking. Yeah, stay away from me, Smasher. The purpose of the Stone Watcher must be learned. So just click on the Watcher of Norganon image. Salutations, I am the Guardian of Entry. What function do you serve? My purpose is to relegate regulate access to the Uldum complex for the creators. I allow entry into the compound only when the solicitor exhibits for access the proper sequencing discs. Your disc set currently does not contain the plates of Uldum, the primary prerequisite for entry. Access is not granted unless the plates of Uldum are present. What are the plates of Uldum? The plates of Uldum are discs synthesized by the creators that allow access into the Uldum compound. These discs house and store specific data related to the creators' activities here. Watch out for that guy. Where was I up to? Physically, they are nearly identical in circumference to the disc set you currently possess. Their markings, however, are directly related to information on Uldum, as opposed to the Ulduman complex. Several sets of the plates of Uldum have been synthesized by the creators for their expressed use. The creators control the distribution of said discs for all complexes on this world. As such, Azeroth has been rescheduled for visitation, and therefore future discs may enter circulation at that time. Existing discs have been fully distributed to those parties with appropriate security clearance. Excuse me? We've been rescheduled for visitation? What does that mean? The creators use visitation as a means to re-establish control over seeded worlds when forces, both external and internal, upset the matrix dynamics associated with it. Such tactics are not to be taken lightly when executed by the creators. For additional information on this world's scheduled visitation, please consult the appropriate data repository that fields all creator-related scheduling considerations. So, what's inside Uldum? Uldum is a research facility for the creators in their continuing efforts to enhance the biosphere of Azeroth. Specific information regarding their work as it relates to Uldum is restricted to those individuals who possess the plates of Uldum in their disk sets. Data repositories inside the Uldum complex have been reprogrammed or programmed to address specific experiments and data compilations. Please refer to them for detailed information. I will return when I have the plates of Uldum. The Stonewatcher's voice resonates with power and authority. Your disc will be returned to you once you access the pedestal. When you obtain the plates of Uldum and incorporate them into your existing disc set, you may then enter the complex. Return to Ironforge. You access the pedestal again, the platinum discs suddenly appear once more in your backpack. With the knowledge of the Stonewatcher learned, the discs return to your possession. The time has come to return to Ironforge and inform the Explorers League of your discovery. Primary interaction complete. Image dissipation in 10 minutes. So you can see the gates over here. I don't know if we can get close enough without it, without this guy being activating, but there's a whole bunch of huge bolts. Not just from an arrow or something. They're firing arrows, they're big old arrows. Be fired from a big old bow. There's a huge hole. And there's like something escaped. Escaped or maybe went in. Somebody was trying to drive them off or shoot them and they retreated in there via the hole or made the hole themselves. Into Uldum? Either went in or it went out. By the look of it, it would seem like it's being chased. And it retreated in there, but who knows? Could easily have gone the other way. Alright, so for now we're done with that. That's gonna take me back to Theramore Isle. Lucky I didn't use that. I mean, I could still use it, I suppose. It's not gonna hurt. I do need to go to Ironforge after all. But before I do that, I would like to get rid of this. I also gotta get that sack of corn. And not get killed by ogres. Preferably. If I can avoid getting killed by ogres, that'd be nice. Well, I'm not going to bore you with a full trip back to the hand in the quest. So I will leave the episode here. But if you'd like to do me a favor and hit that like button, click the sub button if you're not subbed already, click the bell to get notifications when I upload new videos, and consider hitting the join button to become a YouTube member. Get early access to the videos, get your name on at the end of the credits, and also support me. And that's that. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye.